What do you think are the limits on how far the Commission could go?
The Commission cannot violate a specific directive of Congress. The Commission needs to adopt purposes or reasons that are grounded in the purposes of sentencing. That's Section 994A2. The Commission's interpretation.
You said it can't contradict a specific direction from Congress. Which specific directions would limit it?
Well, for example, if the Commission were to say that rehabilitation alone were an adequate factor.
What beyond that?
There were questions earlier about whether the Commission could say you, District Court, may disagree as a matter of principle with mandatory minimums. And we would say that that would be a violation of the specific directive of Congress, that is a reasonable punishment for that offense.
Well, is there a provision that says specifically that the Commission cannot do that?
There is a provision that it's general principle that the Commission obviously can't violate.
It's an inference, isn't it? It's an inference from the imposition of a mandatory minimum, right? That was what it would be based on.
No, that would be based on the fact that Congress said you may sentence someone to this offense. If the Commission said, District Court, you may take your own disagreement with Congress about that as a policy matter, not in the context of the specific case or the circumstances of the prisoner's overall situation, that would be in conflict with an act of Congress.
I'm not sure I understood that. What is the difference between the inference that one would draw from a provision that imposes a mandatory minimum, namely that Congress did not want that to be disregarded in any case, and the inference that one might draw from a provision that says this change in the law will apply retroactively to this limited class of cases but no other? What is the difference between those two inferences?
The difference is the latter does not take into account all of the circumstances that warrant relief in the prisoner's particular case. B6 is all about the individual circumstances, whether in context the sentence is unusually long, whether it creates a gross disparity, whether the circumstances warrant it. The one that you hypothesized is an across-the-board, non-contextual rule that Congress can never consider.
All right, thank you.